Hi guys, just doing a casual video today. I'm heading towards Melbourne. I wanted to talk about the last weekend's ride. So that one was really good if you watch the videos. And since then, if you remember, my right hand side mirror that was broken, so I've just got a new one. So the reason why I haven't been riding, the reason why I haven't been riding is because I just couldn't see what's behind me from the right hand side. So I thought I'll make do with the left, but it was very challenging. So it just came in. I've installed it, and I'm taking the bike for a ride. And yeah, everything else is really good. Just been a little bit busy with a few other things. Turn right from here. Yeah, I want to talk about the fitness level, how you can maintain a good level of fitness for adventure riding. I believe it's one of the most crucial aspects of adventure riding, because if you don't have the fitness and stamina, you'll feel that like you get tired very quickly, and then you just don't have that energy to like push forward and to continue. So I've been doing this for about a year, or maybe a little bit over a year, and I'm still finding it very challenging. Although I look after myself, my fitness, what I eat, and even then I still find it quite challenging. I'll go left. Yeah, I still find it quite challenging because it's just very taxing, as I've explained in my previous videos. It's very taxing on the body, and I have to pull over. It's very taxing on the body. I just need a minute, 1 second here. Yeah, people don't realize how hard it is. So when you compare this type of riding to like just road riding, like riding on the road, it doesn't even compare. Like I can ride on the road all day, and I'll probably feel a little bit tired, but not too tired. When it comes to adventure riding, after 1 or 2 hours, then you really start to get tired, and that's also subject to the track. What happened?
It came into this lane.
Oh, I didn't see.
To avoid you.
Ah.
But not close.
Ah, there it is. I got it on the camera. I'll put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll put it on YouTube. Hey, today already I've experienced like 2 crazy riders almost smashed into me. People today are just gone stupid.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
I know, I've seen it.
That even two P-platers, they tried to run me over, and I went next to her. I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm so sorry." I said, "Look, you have to look. What are you rushing for?"
There's not many of you guys on the road.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to watch out for you.
Thank you very much.
Not you watch for me, I'm going to watch out for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You watch out for me.
Yep.
But if I could just look after each other,
Yeah.
you be safe, I'll be safe.
Yes.
And I won't have a conscience on my brain that I knocked you over. And fuck, I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah, 100%. Just take your time. Look, do you have a dash cam?
I used to. The heat, I got to it, and I kept it getting. When it's about 30 or 35,
Yeah.
take it off while I'm parked.
Yeah.
And I kept getting to do that. And over time, it just fucked up.
Yeah, look, I highly recommend that you get a dash cam, because if you get involved in an incident, and if you call the police, when the police come, the first question that they ask you is, do you have it on the dash cam? If you don't have it on the dash cam, then it's like they just walk away. They go, we can't help you. So as long as you have some sort of footage, then you got proof. Like this, well, I don't know if it was lady, yeah? Yeah, I got the lady on the camera. So I can go back to the footage and zoom into her number plates, and I can find out the number plates. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I better move because it's a little bit crazy here. No problem. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Yeah. So that was so that gentleman was a very nice concerned citizen. So he said what he said to me was the car, that the four-wheel drive, I think it was a white four-wheel drive that was coming from the opposite direction. He said that he almost like smashed into him, and I asked him if he had a dash cam. He said he had a dash cam before, but for some reason I think when it's over like 35 degrees it stopped working. Yeah, that dash cam footage is very important. Like ever since I just left home maybe half an hour ago, and since I've left, I've almost had like 2 incidents, and none of them were my fault. There were 2 P-platers, young girls, maybe 8, 19, 20-year-old. They were just rushing for some reason. Like today's Friday afternoon. I understand that, you know, people want to get home, they want to finish work quickly and whatnot, but what happens when you rush? You have an accident. So yeah, just be careful on the roads with P-platers, because yeah, sometimes they can rush, and that can cause accidents. I actually went up to one of the P-platers. I went up to her, like next to on her right hand side, on the driver's side, and I said, what are you doing? I said, you have to watch out, you have to look out. She goes, I'm so sorry. Well, how are you going to be sorry if you smashed into me, you killed me, or you know, you do something, or not just me, like someone else? How are you going to feel? You can't say you're sorry, it's too late. Yeah, just be mindful. So I want to get back to the topic of yeah, just fitness and stamina. Yeah, riding, the type of riding that we do, it really demands a lot of fitness, and you have to watch out what you eat. If you smoke, like cigarettes and other things, that can affect you. If you drink a lot, that can affect you. Thank God I don't do any of those. As I've said, I'm very health conscious, and even the foods that we eat. For example, I try to avoid anything that's processed, like processed meats. For example, sausages and like mince meat, like burgers and things like that, because I just don't know what's in it, whether if that meat is good or not. The sausages, I know that if you don't get the gourmet sausages, they just throw all the leftovers in there, and a few herbs and spices, and that's your sausage pretty much. So if I'm gonna eat meat, I'd rather have like a piece of steak, like T-bone, you know, porterhouse, ribeye, even chuck, like any of those steaks. Or if I'm gonna have lamb, I'll have lamb chops, lamb cutlets, or like lamb pieces, or like goat pieces, for example, for curry. At least like you can see the meat, you know what it is, you know that it's not processed. And yeah, I don't buy any food from like shops. I'm very selective, unless I know them and their stuff is really good. Otherwise I just avoid. even anything that's like deep fried. I'm not really a fan of it. I stopped eating like deep fried chips like very long time ago. I might still have it once in a blue moon, but that's about it. I remember during my high school days, we used to eat that almost every day, because it was for $2 you could get like a massive bag of chips that would feed 4 people. This is going back, what is it, 1990s. Yeah, we would just get like one bag of fish and chips. Not fish and chips, because fish was literally luxury back then for us. We'd just get chips, and oftentimes we'd get a couple of potato cakes, and that would be like a luxury item. Fish would be like it would be like a jackpot. So why I'm mentioning this stuff is that just be health conscious. Try to look after your health. Your health is your wealth. If you don't have your health, then it's like you can't make money. If you're sick, you're struggling, you've got some issues, you can't walk, then it also becomes hard to go to work. You know, then you can't make money. So the number one is your health. And in the States, like, it's a big movement, this mindfulness, this therapy, like the therapy section in America is popping right now, because people are seeking all sorts of like counseling. They're seeking like therapy, and they want like wellness. Like that whole sector is booming. And I also don't believe most of the stuff that we these days, they're not, I can't really be certain and say they're genetically modified like GMO, but they're also not, they're far from like organic, because if you want organic now, they put a label on it and you have to pay 3, 4, 5 times more. Whether if it's tomatoes, potatoes, cucumbers, anything, bananas, apples, they charge you like 4 times, 5 times more. There's a lot of traffic here. I wanted to turn right, but let's see, what street is that? Yeah, for me, the main thing is like getting my hydration levels up during the adventure rides. Last adventure ride, I think I went through 4, maybe or 5 liters of water. Yeah, and it was hot. It was a really hot day. When the temperatures are around 20s, I'll probably go through 2 liters, 2.5, maybe 3 liters of water. I don't like to drink like Pepsi or Coke or anything like that, because I find that the water's really good. The only other exception is Powerade and Gatorade, and those drinks I do like, because they're sports drinks somewhat, or more or less. Yeah, I've met a gentleman. He told me that he was 75 years old last ride, and I just couldn't believe it. I said, look, you look very young for your age. And he said to me, look, I try to keep active. He said, I'm always doing things. I'm, you know, working on myself, working on other things, just always moving around. He said, I'm very active. So that's another thing. So if you're active, I think you'll be doing all right, regardless of your age. And I said to him, age is just a number. I said, I've met many people that have started this adventure riding in their late 60s, and they're loving it. They're happy. Well, obviously today I'm not doing adventure riding. I'm just doing whilst I'm cruising. Better turn right from here. Oh! I've got a friend that lives there. Yeah, and I got invited to Licola Open Rally it's called. It's a fair bit of a hike, so I'm thinking of going, but I don't want to ride there. I'm thinking of maybe taking my car and just, like capturing some footage. I mean that could change. I could still end up riding there and just doing the, what is it, 2-day or 3-day thing. Today's Friday afternoon. The temperatures is hovering about around 20s. Have to get some fuel. I got showing 65 kilometers. That won't be enough. Modification that I've done to the bike because I wanted to balance out the weight a little bit, like the exhaust being on the right hand side, there's nothing on the left hand side. So I've installed like a plumber's pipe, so I can store, I would say, mate, I can store like a big bottle of water, like 1.5 litres of water, or other things. So it's for storage and maybe water and some food items. Because last ride when I took my backpack, it just felt very uncomfortable with all the items in the backpack. Because if it's just a water pack, you just leave it with water. But when you know that you've got storage in there, then you start packing it up with other things like spare jackets, spare socks, spare this, spare that, and then it becomes like more than 5, like a 10 kilo bag. And after a couple of hours, then that starts to take its toll on you. My aim is to be able to do the rides without without carrying anything on myself. So this plumber's pipe modification that I've done, I was able to fit 1.5 litres of water. That might just be enough. Probably not enough if it's like 30 plus, but if it's like about 20 degrees, that might just do to get me out of trouble. Yeah, a lot of traffic today. This is Pascoe Vale Road. We're in Glen Road. There is another ride that's been organised. So I had a look, but it does seem like a very expert advanced ride, because the organiser said it's mainly for small bikes, 300cc capacity, around 100 kilos. So as soon as you hear that, you know that it's going to be very technical. It's not for something that's over or around 200 kilos. So I'll probably miss that one. I'll skip that one. However, there will be another one coming up shortly. And Yeah, because the weather's good now, we're in summertime. We'll be seeing more and more rides almost every week. In fact, there was one on Monday, but I couldn't go. There was one this past Monday. Yeah, and I'm still experimenting with the audio and the footage. So I've decided instead of recording at 2.7K 60 FPS, which is still very good. Like it's actually hard to tell the difference between 2.7K and 4K 60 FPS. The only difference that you can notice is once I start moving a little bit fast, up and above, I would say 50-60 kilometers, then it becomes more noticeable and apparent that 4K footage is better, because it just captures a little bit more of the road, of the like pixels. As you move faster, you need better resolution. So right now I'm recording on 4K 60 FPS, and I have the and I've just played around today. I've played around with the gain, microphone gain. Before it was -12. Now I put it down to, or put it up, I should say, put it up to -6 for the microphone gain and audio gain. So they're both set to -6. Before they were both -12, because I want to see the difference. And it's still recording dual track on Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and I have the wind reduction turned on. That's the only setting that I've got turned on. The only other thing is, yeah, the microphone is now facing the DJI Mic Mini. That's mounted under the chin mount, under the helmet chin mount. It's facing inwards. Last ride it was facing outwards. So I want to see what sort of difference it makes in terms of the quality of the sound and audio, and also the engine sound. Because for me, I want to be able to hear the engine sounds, like external sounds, and my voice at the same time. Otherwise, I think it's just going to be boring for you guys, or for everyone. And yeah, I'm actually quite surprised, like how fast like you can go through batteries. So I purchased 3 batteries with my one, and on 4K 60 FPS I can get maximum 4 hours of footage. So when you think about it, that's good, but it's still not good enough, because when I leave home, I usually leave home for adventure rides, say 6, 7, 8 a.m. and we get back home 4 or 5 p.m. So that's way more than 4 hours, isn't it? So what I have to end up doing is I have to keep on stopping the recording and starting again. So that's why you might see like a lot of these like short, I mean I can join them, it's not a problem, but it's one of the reasons why you'll see like there'll be a 10-minute video, one section, another section maybe 15 minutes, another section 40 minutes, and things like that. Yeah, let's see how the video quality and audio quality is going to come out on this video. Other than that, I'm just really super happy with my setup. I couldn't ask for more. And the storage 512 gigabyte micro SD, that's plenty. I haven't been able to fill that, even recording at 4K 60 FPS. So even if I do 8K, I believe I still won't be able to fill that much storage up, which is good, because what happens is sometimes like I do the editing I do the like exporting, I should say. I export it, but sometimes I don't get to upload all the videos. So that means I can still leave some of the videos, some of the content on the micro SD card, and then just keep recording over on top of it, instead of like transferring somewhere like an external portable hard drive. So I'll leave it there. I'll just record on top of it, and then when I come back to it, I have that old footage and the new footage. So that's been really good, the 512 gigabyte SSD. I'm really happy with that. And yeah, this action mode, I'm on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I'm a big fan of it because I think it just captures like the perfect amount of width. So it's not like a fisheye view, or like the Insta360 X5, like a wide view. It's just, I think, perfect amount of width and pixels, the action mode. Yeah, I mean, look, I watched a lot of videos, I asked a lot of people, other content creators. At the end of the day, you have to try it yourself. You have to try like what works for you, because what works for you might not work for someone else. Get something. So I've been experimenting for at least a couple of weeks now, just to be able to fine tune. Yeah, what works for me. And so far, I think I've come pretty close to what I want, like the settings. Yeah, I think it's just good to be able to talk and ride at the same time, and to be able to capture this image, this view. I think it's priceless. And it really isn't that hard for anyone else to do. So I highly recommend and encourage, if you're considering or thinking of doing recording any footage, whether for yourself or for YouTube, or just to have it as a memory. Because even what I realized is that even like going back to some of the recordings that I've done after a couple of weeks, and then just looking at it, it just feels good. It's like you've created something, you've done something, yeah. It just feels good. It's a 40k zone, it's a cool zone. Paint press. And I think one of the most satisfying element is when people like your footage and they give you comments and they ask you questions and they give you likes and they subscribe, and even last ride I was telling some of the riders, I go, look, now I got some videos on YouTube, I got some footage, and a few of them already said, yeah, I watch all your videos, I'm already subscribed. It was like just made me feel good. One gentleman recently, was it yesterday? I think his name's Andy. Yeah, it was Andy. Yeah, I'll put a link to one of the videos I've done, and he said, look, excellent video, I really like your footage and everything. So that just gives you like this satisfaction, this motivation. It's hard to describe until you go through it yourself. So once again, these videos are generally mainly for education purposes, education, training, learning, experimenting, and also for just motivational, to be able to motivate others. to just to get out of home. Whether if you like riding by yourself or riding in a group, just to be able to jump on your bike and just cruise. And I'm not riding a sports bike. I'm not chasing that 100, 200, 300 k's an hour like 10-minute adrenaline. I rather ride for like all day, or 6 hours, 8 hours at 60 k's cruising. That's for me, that's more sufficient. Because even the sports bikes, you'll find that like I haven't come across any sports bike rider that can ride their bike all day. It's like impossible because of the seating position. And these adventure bikes, the way that they design, it's like you're just sitting on top of it. Like you're not bending your arm, your legs, you're in a very, very good, comfortable position. Just take it easier. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just I think it's fun because transitioning from a e-bike and mountain bike and road bikes, like obviously the upside on those is like you're always, except the e-bike, you're cycling a lot. It's definitely better for your fitness, like more exercise. But if you want to travel long distances and just cruise on the highway, to be able to go on the roads and all these places where even some cars can't get to, this is a sensational method. And it's another school here. We're in what's the suburb? Hadfield? No, it's not Hadfield, is it? Is it Pasco Vale? Oh, they're playing cricket, is it? Yeah. I used to play a little bit cricket during high school. That was a long time ago. So Tullamarine, Freeway West. We'll go straight. Yeah, so you don't have to go fast all the time. Just cruise, enjoy the ride, enjoy the weather. My cousin, and he was a little bit upset because we used to always we still catch up sometimes, but not as often anymore because like ever since I've got my bike, because I want to do like more rides and more footage, more recordings. There's a petrol station further up. Let's see. I know there's a 7-Eleven, but I have to turn left. I don't want to turn left. Maybe I just keep going straight. We should make it 50 kilometers. Yeah, last time I had 50 kilometers. So this is the difference, guys. Last time it was showing like 50 kilometers. I was in the middle of pretty much nowhere. I didn't have reception, no GPS, no phone signal, and I wasn't sure whether if I should, like which direction to go and where the closest petrol station is. So, but now I'm in the city. Like maybe a couple of kilometers, I'll find a petrol station. So that's the difference. If you're planning to ride like country Victoria, you have to make sure that you have a full tank regardless, because sometimes unexpected things come up. Like I was never really expecting my so I'm with Telstra, and I wasn't expecting to have no reception. And then the thing is, like one time my GPS broke as in like the mount broke, so I couldn't mount it anywhere. So although it was still working, I just couldn't mount it anywhere. Second, like another time I ran out of battery, so that means I still couldn't use my GPS. So you get all these things. Sometimes you have to adjust and adapt. I think having a battery, like 10,000 milliamp battery pack is good. That's a good idea to carry it with you. Oh, there's a petrol station here. I can go there. Yeah, I have to get fuel just to be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry, isn't it? Yeah, so okay, stop it. So getting petrol is a little bit tricky on this, because I'll show you why. Also the thing that I've installed, I want to show you guys. I mean, it's not like a 100% professional job, but I think it will do for me. So this is what I've installed. It's just what's it called, like plumbers. It's like a plumber's pipe material, and it's got a lid. It's got a seal there too. So I've used two. These are, they're called the exhaust silencer hangers. These two, they're like $15 each, and these brackets behind it I've already had from my saddle packs. So I'll show you. So when I open it up, yeah, so I've got 1.5 liters of water, but there's more space, so I think I can fit easily like 2 liters of water in there. So which is very good. So that means I don't have to carry it. So yeah, I just done this. It's very sturdy. It's like really solid. Yeah, I want to show you how the fueling is done on this bike, on the Tenere 450. Okay, that's good. See, it's waterproof. Beautiful. Okay, so my tank's here, but the thing is, I can't open it with this tank top on. What I have to do is I have to see here. I have to unlock it. Okay, is that, I can't see numbers. Okay, so I usually just maybe leave that here and then open that. I need 95, 98, 95, that's it. That will do. Can put 98 in it, but 95 is the minimum recommended for this bike. So this tank top box, it's magnetic, so it automatically attaches itself, and you just have to lock it. Yeah, 95 unleaded. I don't even know if it's coming out. It takes 17.5 litres. Let's see. Where's the 10 litres? Take a bit more. $13. No, it's because it's on a bit of an angle. That's fine. 14.6. That's plenty. So if you want to get the max, what I do sometimes is just, you have to level it. So when you level it, it's actually sitting a bit high. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's sitting a little bit like this. That should be fine. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. Lock that. Get your keys. Get this puppy. See, look, magnetic. Just attaches, and then you have to lock it. That's it. Done? Yeah, it's done. Look, actually, it's not locked properly. Sorry, my bad. What is the code again? I can't actually see it from my glasses. Okay.